and welcome to Get Fit Friday. I'm Whitney Brown here with Beth Jeffers.
Good morning.
We're back at the Fitness Factor taking some viewer questions. We're going to try to do this once a month, and so this month we've got 3 good ones, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you the question because I got the cheat sheet here, and then you answer, all right? What is the best thing to do first, cardio or weights?
Great question.
That's a good question.
Definitely is. I think it really depends on what the individual's goals are.
Right.
If you love weights and you're really working on bodybuilding strength work, I would say obviously you still need to warm up, but then you would want to go ahead and do your weight training first. You want to keep all your energy for what you want to do, what your goals are, what your focus if you're focused on that.
Absolutely. What does it mean when my apps, like a tracking app, I think is what this means, adds workout calories to my daily total? So what I think this question is saying is that when you have apps that track your food, if you put your exercise in, it'll give you additional calories to eat for the day. So what do you do with that? My suggestion would be to not eat them. And that doesn't mean that you're not doing things that are good in the gym. It just means that sometimes those aren't exactly right. It doesn't know how many calories. It's just an estimation. So to put a lot of stock into what that's saying can be a little bit dangerous if you're going to start adding calories, especially if you're looking to cut body fat. So I would just stick with your goals. If you're using it as a tracking method just to stay accountable, that's a great thing. But don't get hung up too much on what those calories are giving and taking in terms of the app, because it can be a little wrong. And the last question is, what is the best way to warm up? That's a good question.
Well, I think one of the old school ways a long time ago, we used to just come in and jog or run or do a couple knee bends and call it good. But there's been a lot of research showing that that's just not enough, and that you really need to warm up based on what your next activity is going to be, what your total activity is. So take some of those movement patterns and actually perform them in your warm-up.
Yeah, and some deloaded exercises. So if you're going to know you're going in for a squat day, you might want to do some body weight squats. You might want to do some stretching to make sure that you're prepared for what's coming in your workout.
Right. We've changed all our workouts into more of like a dynamic workout, getting our body prepared for what's ahead.
That's right. All right. Well, thanks for your questions. Continue to submit them, info@fitnessfactor.net, and we'll be happy to answer them once a month. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Get Fit Friday.
For more Get Fit Fridays with the Fitness Factor, go to WCBI.com.